Welcome back. You're with us here on Editors Roundtable. We've been sort of talking markets and everything else as well. But the earnings season is underway for the first quarter. Remember, after the fourth quarter, we saw lots of downgrades. So let's not take the eye off earnings, because at the end of the day, prices over any reasonable time period are slaves to earnings. First quarter earnings, right? I mean, we are almost halfway through. So I looked at the NSE 200 group of companies, which pretty much captures, the bulk of the listed universe in terms of market capitalization. Out of 200 companies, 80 companies have reported numbers so far. Actually, but this is as of yesterday, including today, maybe the number will go up a little bit. 42 companies out of this 80 has seen earnings downgrades, and 38 actually have seen EPS upgrades. So even in the first half, and we are almost halfway through, when you would expect that the companies would, the better company earnings would come out in the first half, and the second half would have the big disappointments. It's more downgrades as compared to upgrades. So that's the first thing to note. What I did is I just looked at the biggest change to FY24 earnings over the last 1 month, basically where earnings were before this earnings season started and where earnings are on Bloomberg consensus estimates. Again, this is the NSE 200 group. This will have companies both which have reported numbers and which are yet to report numbers. So, I mean, the upgrades first, the top 10 upgrades first. Zomato is at number 1, 30% upgrades to F524 estimates. We will get numbers, I guess, next week. BPCL, 25% upgrade to earnings. Tata Motors has seen a big one, 23% as well. Paytm, 17%. Poonawalla FinCorp reported numbers just earlier this week, 16% upgrade there. Polycab, I mean, the stock went berserk after the earnings, and that's seen a 9% consensus upgrade. United Spirits was another one. I was surprised. I mean, actually, there was a bit of a flip-flop. Immediately after the earnings, there was a big up move, and then there was a down move after the con call. DRL and Cipla both have seen about 6% upgrades, and Hero MotoCorp is the other one, which has seen about a 5% upgrade to its estimates on a F524 basis. Top downgrades, Vedanta is the pole position, 18% downgrade to earnings. Dalmia Bharat was a disappointment. Earnings brought lower by 17%. Tech Mahindra, I mean, absolute washout, 15% downgrade. SRF, Tube Investments, HDFC Bank, there's Grasim, Hindustan Zinc, United Breweries and Bandhan Bank, all in the between 6 to 10% kind of a range. The graphics are on your screen in terms of what we've seen. So the top upgrades and top downgrades so far, almost halfway through into this earnings season. Out of this list, where is the delta in terms of stock price relative to how earnings